Welcome back. The Blanchet House's mission is to offer food, shelter, and aid to all those in need of a safe place to be nourished and restored, and assist the transformation of each life they touch with compassion and dignity. They have a meal program, a clothing program, a residential program, and so much more. But today, they're here to talk about the Helping Hands Brunch happening Sunday, March 5th from 11 a.m. to noon. And here to tell us more about it is the Executive Director, Scott Kervin. Scott, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thanks for having me in today.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit, just like overall, about Blanchet House.
Yeah, Blanchet House, for 71 years, we've been serving free meals to anyone who needs it in the Old Town District of Portland. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner 6 days a week, hot prepared meals, which a lot of people, whether they're unsheltered or in low-income housing, can't get anywhere with their benefits. Yeah. So we really provide a resource that doesn't exist in a lot of places in our community. And then we have some residential programs where we're helping folks who have been houseless, who have been dealing with addiction, get back on their feet and get back into having a purposeful life.
Yeah, I was cruising on the website the other day, and the programs and the things that you guys are offering, it's just mind-blowing. I love seeing that you guys are really pouring into the community, and I know that we'll get something back out of that. So tell me a little bit about the brunch.
Yeah, that's great. So the Lenda Helping Hand Brunch is this Sunday. This is our annual event. It's a celebration. It's a fundraiser. We don't receive any city or county funding or state funding for our programs. Okay. So we exist because there are a lot of generous people and groups and businesses in our community and foundations who support our services. And so this is a chance for us to raise some of those funds and to celebrate our amazing volunteers and the achievements that the people who are in our residential program and who come to us for meals have during the year, because they're what it's all about, and they're so inspiring, and we love sharing their stories.
Yeah, and I heard that people can also attend this brunch virtually.
Yeah, I mean, the good news for us is that the in-person event at the Sentinel Hotel is sold out. But the good news is, if you'd like to be a part of this community event, you can get a free ticket to attend virtually. So it's 11 a.m. Sunday, so you can stay in your pajamas, make your own brunch, have a cup of coffee, and really, hear what we're all about.
Yeah, we love anything that allows us to stay at home in our PJs and still help out. And you guys run totally on volunteers?
Well, we have an amazing staff. Folks in our residential program do contribute back. It's a good chance for them to serve and to stabilize their lives once they join us. And then, we use about 30 to 40 volunteers a day. We serve our meals almost restaurant style. It's really unique. So volunteers are serving dishes, they're serving beverages, they're bussing the tables. When folks come to us to eat, they're our guests. So if I was a guest in your home for dinner, I might want to be polite and help out, but you're not going to expect that of me, because you're going to be hospitable. And that's what we want to do for folks who come to us for food.
That has to be such an amazing experience.
It's great. I mean, what often people tell us who come to eat with us is it makes them feel normal again. And that's really meaningful to us. Yeah,
and I know you wanted to talk a little bit about community insecurity. Tell me what that is.
Yeah, thank you for asking about that. So we're all aware of food insecurity and housing insecurity in our community, but community insecurity is what we call the fact that people who live in poverty, whether they're sheltered or unsheltered, experience a lot of loneliness and isolation in their lives. Now, you can understand how that's going to impact a person's mental health, how they feel about themselves, but what's less known is that it actually impacts your physical health as well. And that feelings of loneliness and isolation can make you sick. And if you're sick, it can make you sicker. I just read the other day that even sharing meals with other people can lower your risk of heart disease, right? So that's fantastic. So that's what we're about, is bringing people in. It's not just about the food, but it's about the environment in which we serve. And the fact that people can form relationships with our volunteers. We have peer support mentors on site. And what we're trying to do is give people a reason to hope that there's a better life for them out there.
I love that. Well, you guys are definitely hitting your goal. Like you said, it's sold out, but you can enjoy it virtually, like we were just saying. Scott, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you.
Really appreciate spending this time with you. Thank you.
Yes.